Good morning and welcome to this morning's edition of our usual study of the book of Revelation. Beloved, my name is Prosper Yentumi, an evangelist for the Church of Christ. Last week, beloved, we ended with the first 3 verses of chapter 1 of the book of Revelation, and that today I would like us to proceed from there. Beloved, taking verse 4 of chapter 1 of the book of Revelation into consideration, I would like us to take the A part of verse 4. The very first part of verse 4. And I'm taking that reading. To the 7 churches in the province of Asia. John over here is sending greetings. John is extending greetings to his audience. He is sending greetings to his audience, just as we learned from the introductory part of the lesson that the book was addressed first to the 7 churches at Asia Minor. The greetings also goes as well. The greetings also go as well. The greeting goes to the 7 churches at Asia Minor as the letter is addressed to them. Beloved, what are we going to learn from this text? We need to understand several things from this text. And the very first thing we need to understand here is the 7 churches. The 7 churches. Beloved, from the context of this text, we have seen that the 7 churches are real churches. They are not used proverbially, neither are they used ironically, for they are real churches. The reference here, we can make reference to the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 11. The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 11, where we would see that the 7 churches are the Church of Christ at Ephesus, the Church of Christ at Smyrna, the Church of Christ at Pergamum, the Church of Christ at Thyatira, the Church of Christ at Sardis, the Church of Christ at Philadelphia, and the Church of Christ at Laodicea. Revelation chapter 1, verse 11. Therefore, beloved, I would like you to understand the fact that the Lord dealt with the churches at Asia Minor individually, and those churches were specific churches. They were specific churches according to the context of the book. Beloved, notwithstanding that, we can also say that number 7 is a symbol. The number 7 is a symbol in prophetic language. So, the number 7 symbolizes something in prophetic language. The number 7 in prophetic language symbolizes completeness. Completeness. And this suggests that the message or the greetings as stated, as written in Revelation chapter 1 verse 4a is sent to all churches of Christ, including the churches of Christ today. Beloved, so number 7 in prophetic language symbolizes completeness, and that suggests that the greetings were also extended to all churches of Christ across the world. All churches of Christ across the world. Beloved, going forward, we have a reference to the fact that the number 7 means completeness, and that it suggests that the greetings was extended to all churches of Christ. We are taking similar greetings from Apostle Paul, and he said that 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 2, Apostle Paul send greetings to the church at Corinth. He greets the church at Corinth, and he also stated that the greetings also goes to any other person who calls on the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. So to a specific church, and also expanded or extended it to all churches of Christ. All churches of Christ. And this is a similar greetings that John also gave to the churches at Asia Minor and the churches of Christ as a whole. I believe we understood this right, and that we would be able to apply them in whatever we have to teach concerning the chapter 1 verse 4 of the book of Revelation. Now the B part. Grace and peace to you. Grace and peace to you. Now, grace and peace to the 7 churches at Asia Minor and all other churches of Christ across the world. That is the completeness which the number 7 implies. Beloved, so the grace Apostle John was talking about here is about the unmerited favor of God. That is God's unmerited favor. A favor that we do not merit, but we are dashed. A favor that is given to us without working for it. We don't qualify for it, but we have been given. We have been given. That is grace. That is grace. God's unmerited favor. A favor God gave us which we do not merit. We do not qualify to have, but God gave to us. That is grace. Then peace. Peace. Peace to us. Peace over here is the inner calm and reconciliation with God. So peace of Christians is the inner calm and the reconciliation with God. our inner calm and our reconciliation with God. We are calm internally. Our spirits are calm because we have had peace with God. We are no longer enemies of God when we become Christians, for we become peaceful. We live peacefully with God. God's anger is no longer upon us when we become Christians. We were having problem with God when we were in the world. But now that Jesus reconciled us with God, we have had peace with God. And that internally,